Okay, how we doing guys? In the background is a little bit of Kill Confirm gameplay. It was me using the combat axe and knife combination. I did have a little scour through everybody's loadout before I jumped in just to weigh up what kind of a game I was jumping into, and I noticed that everybody was using the shotties, more preferable to the Remington, so I thought, well, let's switch it up and try and outsmart these buggers, but you'll see it didn't work out, so I ended up putting on my Remington shotgun and smashing the granny out of them, I suppose is probably the best way to put it. I still don't know what that means, but I like using it because it sounds horrible. Smash the granny out of them. But yeah, I'm sure you're not here to watch this. I'm sure you're here to know about the patch notes. Now, one of my subs sent me a message over Twitter telling me that the new patch notes were in effect, and his words, I think, were, "New patch notes available today. As usual, Treyarch have fixed nothing." So I thought, okay, I wasn't going to do this video, I was going to do another one, but I'll put that up later, and I'll have a bounce through and see what we've got. And I can clearly tell you guys that if you're expecting anything phenomenal, as usual, which you probably are, you're going to be a little bit disappointed, because these patch notes, to be honest, are probably the most vague and shortest version of any that they've done so far. There's not a lot on there, but without any further ado, I won't waffle on too much, I'll get straight to them. So, as usual, we start off with the traditional. Hello 360 community. We are listening to you and we've been busy working on updates based on feedback from the community. Stay tuned right here for all the latest info and be sure to follow @Treyarch on Twitter. Yes, because that's an absolute barrel of monkeys when you notice they only post every 10 days, but whatever. So, game updates. Note, June the 27th, 2013. Multiplayer issues addressed. Addressed an issue reported by the community where camos and reticles would change or disappear. Who gives a fuck? The second one addressed an issue reported by the community where players could run away with the bomb in a search and destroy or demolition match. I don't know about that one. That's new to me, but, whatever. Addressed an issue reported by the community where players could become invincible for a period of time. Now, I did see a video of this. Somebody sent me one actually over Twitter, and it was of a guy running around invincible to everything around him, and he had that, what's that, score streak. I never use it, the bloody, is it the Warlord? Something like that. You know, the grenade launcher, that thing. That was probably the worst impression of whatever that thing is anyway. Yeah, and this guy just couldn't die, and even his own explosions weren't killing him. So, I guess that's a good one. Yeah, fair enough on that one. Give him a thumbs up with that. Now, the next one is resolved an exploit reported by the community where players could receive a secondary weapon in the primary slot in Creator class. I don't know about that one. Fixed an issue with friendly stealth choppers attacking friendly AGRs in free-for-all. That one doesn't surprise me, but what really disappoints me, I know for a fact, is that most of the score streaks are still anti-friendly. On countless occasions I've been killed by my own dogs, I've had my own stealth chopper shoot me down, I've been killed by my own swarm, I've been shot so many times by my own sentry gun turret, it's hilarious. And so on and so forth, and they've never fixed those, so the fact that they've fixed this one is, I don't know, I've never come across this before, but I guess it's a start. Fixed a map exploit on Turbine that allowed the player to hide inside of a rock. Well, I haven't seen that one, but I'm guessing that's going to be like that one on Modern Warfare 2 where everybody used to get inside that rock, the big rock glitch. That was the worst thing ever. You could never shoot them out of it. It was horrible, so I suppose that's good. Fixed an issue where the emblems and calling cards were not updating for a second profile signed in as a split-screen user. Well, do you know something that doesn't really bother me, and split-screeners can pretty much go fuck themselves, because I've got a gameplay coming up in the next few days that shows me playing some multi-team, and I've got me and 2 split-screeners on my team, and we get absolutely smashed to pieces. And it's all down to these guys. They ruin me. I think it's probably my worst fail team deathmatch game or whatever it was yet, because I think they go about 2 for 18 and 3 for 32 or something stupid like that. So yeah, they can bugger off. And finally the last one is fixed an issue with the new text appearing next to the personalised weapon prompt when there was nothing new. I don't know, go figure. Now, aside from that, that's pretty much it. That kind of wraps that up for the multiplayer, so there's nothing about the lag comp fix in there or anything like that we all keep hoping every patch update. We keep hoping for that, but it's just not going to happen, guys. Now it goes on to zombies, and I'm not going to read through all the zombies because in actual fact the zombie fixes are pretty much more than the multiplayer, so what I'll do is I'll put a link in the description to the site where you can go and check these out, and if you're a zombies player and it will interest you, then you can go and have a look. But it's safe to say, guys, to be honest with you, they're never going to sort the lag out. I think you need to really understand and respect that. It's doable. It really is doable. It can be fixed. And I'll tell you actually what I'm going to do. I'm going to put another link in the description to a video by a guy called Oven Baked Muffin. And this guy, I seen a video of his a couple of years ago. No, sorry, last year. It was for Modern Warfare 3 talking about lag comp. And what this guy does is he shows you examples of lag compensation from a host point of view, from a non-host point of view, and he'll keep showing you the same thing over and over again as, you know, you're watching a player's perspective, somebody come around a corner and what they see on their screen. And it's really interesting. I'll suggest you go and watch it. If you haven't seen it already, get over there and watch it. It's a long video, and the guy talks quite quiet, and he's got quite a monotone voice, but there's some really interesting facts on there, and you can tell he's done his homework. And I can guarantee you, after watching this, you'll say that this guy needs to work for Treyarch and Infinity Ward, because he's got his shit together. But the one thing that always stands out to me about that commentary, and I've watched it a couple of times just to really get my head around it, is that he does say that these issues, these netcoding issues that are associated with lag comp, can actually be fixed by one guy working out of his mother's basement. And when you bear in mind that people like Treyarch and Infinity Ward have hundreds and hundreds of paid professionals and they're not doing anything about it, that for me is a massive statement. And yeah, I'm going to put the link to that in the description. Go and check it out, have a look, and let me know what you think. That's pretty much it, guys. Sorry it was short and sweet, but I just literally wanted to cover this for anybody who hadn't seen it. And I will see you later. Apocalypse done.